guys, so I wanted to talk to you about how my Plexus experience has been going. I put out a video a couple months ago that I was going to try something different, try something for my health, and try out this whole Plexus thing. So I wanted to give you kind of all my thoughts on it. I have notes too because I'm so scatterbrained always that I will forget something. So how I heard about it, why I chose to do it, what changes I had in the beginning, what changes I've had now 2 months in. I'm gonna put in some photos, which products I take, a little bit about the cost, a little bit about the business, all that kind of stuff. So quick disclaimer, I am a Plexus ambassador. Basically I started, I just wanted to get a discount, honestly. I wanted to try these products, and the best way to try them is to get the cheapest price at wholesale. So I decided to be a distributor or ambassador, and I'm not claiming to make any health claims or promising any sort of stuff like that. I'm just here to tell you my experience and what I think about them. So how I heard about it, my good friend had been doing it for 2 years, a little over 2 years. And I always like saw her like Facebook posts, and I was like, what is that stuff? And like just kind of curious about it, but I never like took the plunge to actually try it until I started working out with her more. She gave me some samples and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel amazing when I drink that stuff. And oh, I don't even have the Slim over here. Oh well. I felt amazing when I was taking the samples that she gave me, and I was like, I need this and I want the cheapest price, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the wholesale route. And why I decided to do it, I didn't have, like some people have, you know, extreme health issues or weight issues that they want to target, and that's why they go on Plexus. I simply just wanted to try it for just general overall health reasons. I did have a few things that I have been dealing with. So back pain, I still have back pain. It's definitely not as bad, but I do have lower back pain from childbirth and pregnancy and breastfeeding and all that. One product I definitely want to try for that is Ease. So I have not tried that yet for my back pain, but I had back pain, low energy. I was just always so, I don't know, I just felt like in a slump. I was so low in energy. So I wanted to try it for energy. And then I liked hearing about this whole like leaky gut syndrome and healthy gut and all that. And I'm like, what? Like that sounds gross. Like I have a leaky gut. So that kind of made me want to try it too. Another thing that's kind of TMI is after giving birth, I had problems going to the bathroom. And if you've had a baby, you know what I mean. 6 months out, I was still having issues. It was just really painful and just not happening. It was not fun. So I called the doctor and they were like, get a stool softener. Yeah, you might have to be on a stool softener for a while. I was like, okay, so I got a stool softener. I was on it for a few days and I didn't really notice much, but I kept taking it. Literally the exact day that I started this, it was like my whole world changed. It was nice and easy and I had no more pain going to the bathroom. So that alone was like amazing. So that was another reason I went on it. What else? I think that's it. Energy was a huge one for me. Just being a new mom, like I really wanted energy. And another thing is like I drank coffee twice a day, which is so bad. I tried to only do it once, but sometimes twice. And also I wanted like a good pre-workout. And when I had done research, like when I had first had him, I did a bunch of research on pre-workout mixes and I couldn't find anything that I felt comfortable and safe taking while breastfeeding. So I ended up just drinking coffee until this. Okay, so what am I taking? The first one is a body cream. I actually bought this when I was pregnant, not the same bottle. I bought this when I was pregnant for cellulite. That was the first Plexus product I had ever purchased, and I bought it and I was like, it's fine. Since joining Plexus, I decided to try it out again because I just hear so many great things about it. It has activated charcoal in it and it draws out toxins. So I've been using this on my face. I definitely noticed I had pimple coming in like right here, and it was one where you could like feel it, like you could feel it under the skin that it was gonna be like this giant thing. So I put this on the night before, and then the next morning it was gone. And I know people are like, oh, whatever. No, it really did happen. Been using it on my stretch marks, been using it on my bum for cellulite and stuff like that. And then I just like to use it as a facial moisturizer too. Oh, and then people use it as deodorant, which I tried that, and it worked. So you can kind of do anything with it. Also people use it in their hair, like to smooth out their frizzies and stuff, and it works really well for that too. So I like it. Next things that I'm on is the multivitamin. This is something I added after the fact. It helps you absorb nutrients up to 300%. I'm not gonna go into details really on the products. I'll just kind of say basically what it is, but it's just a really great multivitamin. I swapped this out now for my prenatal gummies. I used to always take the gummy vitamins because I just liked it. I craved that like sweet sugary stuff. I don't take any of the gummies anymore. I was taking fiber, folic acid, vitamin C, a prenatal. I'm sure I had more stuff than that too, but those are the ones that come to mind that I was trying to take every day. So now I just take this. I also take Edge. I don't take this one on a regular basis. This one has the same amount of caffeine as a cup of coffee in it, but it also has L-theanine, which helps not have the jitters and stuff. So it's like a caffeine, but it's a calming caffeine. You don't get like shaky and jittery and stuff. Also helps boost your mood and stuff. So I love this. I take this in the morning before I go to the gym if I'm like feeling sluggish. Some days I don't even need it. I just don't take it, but I like the days that I do take it, I feel awesome. Like I can do anything I want at the gym. It's so much fun. So I love this, and everything is all natural. The only risk with this is that it has caffeine. So if you were trying to stay away from caffeine while you're pregnant or breastfeeding, or you're sensitive to it, then you wouldn't want to get that product. Then I also do the Slim. I don't have it over here and I don't want to walk over to it, but it is a stick pack of powder. It's not a meal replacement. It's not like a shake or anything. It's something you drink in the morning. It was developed for diabetics to help them with their blood sugar levels. It also helps lower your lipid levels, your blood pressure, your cholesterol, tons of great stuff. So I drink that in the morning, first thing, and I love it. I always look forward to it. It tastes really yummy. It's 10 calories, there's no sugar in it. It's sweetened with stevia leaf extract, and then it is colored with beetroot extract. That's what makes it pink. It's got chromium in it. It's got like tons of great vitamins and minerals in it, and it's super yummy. So I drink that every morning. And then this is Bio Cleanse. I take this one twice a day. This is a magnesium supplement. It's got a lot of vitamin C and a lot of magnesium. This helps you go to the bathroom. But it's not like one of those things where like, oh my gosh, I have got to go to the bathroom right now. No, it's not like that. It's just like a super gentle everyday cleanse, because we need to be getting those toxins out of our body, and we need to be cleaning down there. The next thing is the ProBio 5. This is amazing. I was just gonna say this would be my favorite product, but I can't choose. It's between this or the Slim, depending on your health issues though, because this one could be really good for you too. And I mean, really all of them are great. So this is just an amazing probiotic. What makes this one different, the 5 strains, it's only 5. Some people might be like, well, why aren't there, you know, my probiotic has 23 different strains of bacteria in it. Well, these 5 strains work perfectly together. Sometimes if you have a probiotic that has so many different bacteria, they can actually fight against each other and not be beneficial. It's not refrigerated because it is freeze-dried. It helps everything stay alive until it actually hits your digestive system, because if you think of the ones that are cold, as soon as it hits your body, a lot of that stuff's going to die off because it can only survive in cold temperature, but your body is actually warm. So that's why this one is great, because it's freeze-dried and it'll last until it gets into your body. And then it also has antifungals and enzymes. So those are super important in a probiotic, because if it's missing those 2 things and it's just probiotics, you're not going to be able to actually break down like the outer shell of those yeast bacteria and get things really broken up. That's why this is also a great supplement. So if you wanted to take the probiotic, I would highly recommend adding BioCleanse because this is going to do all the dirty work of breaking everything down, getting everything loose. But then it's gonna be like a toilet bowl that has been brushed around and everything's loose and floating around, but then you need to flush the toilet. So that's why this one is great too. Okay, so those are the products that I am taking. I have a bunch that I want to take too. There's not that many. There's only like 15 or so. I did just order the what is it? The Omega X, which your omegas. Normally you get those in a fish oil pill, but this is a plant-based omega supplement. So I've heard a lot of great things about omegas helping with breastfeeding and better sleep. So I want to try those. So I have those coming. But there's definitely more on my wish list that I want to try. So what happened in my first, I cannot believe I just spent 12 minutes talking about, oh, I hope you guys are still with me, sorry. Okay, so what happened my first week? My first week, I noticed energy right away. Cravings, my cravings were reduced. I wasn't like craving sugar. And then two bad things, I did start getting headaches. One, it could have been die-off of the Candida yeast die-off. It also could have been due to my lack of caffeine. I quit drinking soda, which I'll get to in a minute. And then I also broke out a little bit, which if you are detoxing and you're getting those toxins out of your body, they gotta come out somewhere. So everyone's different. For me, I did have like 2 or 3 big breakouts. So 2 months in, one of my favorite things is bloating. Oh my gosh. So I used to be one of those people that as soon as I got done eating, I just felt like huge. And like I could push my stomach out and make myself look like I was pregnant. Like that's how bloated I would get. Now I swear, like Friday night, I know it's not the best choice, but I did have pizza and wine. And I'm just like eating the pizza and wine and I'm like, my stomach feels so flat. Like it's just crazy. And I have to do a little bit more research into that to know exactly why that happens. But, sorry, I hope you can hear me over him. But that's one of my favorite things for sure is no more bloating and puffiness. Like I'm just not puffy anymore. It burns fat, not muscle. I've definitely noticed changes in my muscle definition. I don't know if you can kind of see like my arms are, like I just have had a lot more like muscle definition come in. In addition to working out, I've been taking Plexus, so I have been working out, but it helps burn fat and build muscle, so I think that that's definitely showing through. And then my energy levels are just amazing. Like I don't feel tired. It's really cool because the energy that I've been feeling is not from, most of it is not from caffeine. I mean, I do take the edge once in a while, but like the Slim drink, there's no caffeine in it. Oh, well, actually I think it has like 2%, so the same amount as a decaf coffee. So not enough caffeine to give you like energy. The energy that I feel is because my body's working more efficiently. He's just talking, I'm sorry. He wants to join in. So that's really cool. I want to say it's just different energy. It's not like the energy you feel after a coffee because there's no crash. I mean, it's sustained natural energy. It's awesome. And then mood, like I'm in such a better mood. I can't even like describe it. Like I just am so happy all the time. I'm super outgoing and social, which I've always been like a outgoing person. I mean, I do YouTube, right? But like not in public. Like today I was at the grocery store and I was shopping and this girl was like, I was wearing Cal and she was like, oh, enjoy it while you can. And normally I would just be like, oh, thanks, and get on with it. But no, I like wanted to talk to her. So we started chatting and like, I don't know, like I've been meeting my neighbors. I've been hanging out with my neighbors. Like I've just been so outgoing and social and it's just so different for me. And I love it. I'm just so happy all the time. It's awesome. My cravings now have switched. We still eat pizza on Friday nights and I don't like it because it's not very good or satisfying, but I don't know what else to get because that's like what we always get. There's like no other good like option for takeout. So, gosh, I hope I don't have to refilm this whole thing because he's like too loud. But yeah, I crave like healthier things now. I really like, I don't want sugar. And then soda, oh my gosh, I was like, yeah, I want to do Plexus, but I'm still drinking my soda. Like, even if I don't tell people, I'm still gonna drink my soda. I do not drink soda. I don't want it. It sounds so gross to me. Like, even thinking about it right now, like, I used to love Diet Dr. Pepper and Diet Coke, and even when I would take Snapchats of my dinner, I would like hide it because I was so ashamed that I always was drinking it with my dinner. And I just wanted it so bad. It was like my favorite thing. Then I switched to water, and I love it. I'm like obsessed with water now. I drink a ton. Then I got my husband, so my husband was like, well, I'm still drinking soda. So he was still drinking soda, I was drinking water. And then I got him to try it because he was like, all right, you convinced me, like, let me try it. So he's been on it now for at least a month, maybe a little bit longer. And he's taking everything I take. He doesn't do the body cream, but he takes the multivitamin, he does all of these, and then he'll take this on occasion. So he does everything now too, and he quit drinking soda like a couple days into it, maybe like 4 days into it, he quit drinking soda. And I was like, why aren't you drinking soda anymore? And he's like, I don't want it. And it's not like we got rid of our soda, like we still have cans of soda in the fridge right now, we just don't drink them. So it's like, I figured, I was like, oh, once we run out, I just won't buy it anymore, but we never ran out, and now we don't drink it. And I am so happy about that because it was one of those things that it was like, I knew soda was bad, diet soda was bad, but I was like, oh, it's calorie free, I don't care, like whatever, what's it gonna do to me? Now I'm just so happy that I'm not on it. Okay, another thing, breastfeeding. A lot of people have asked me if it's safe for breastfeeding because a lot of people that have followed me on social media or on YouTube were pregnant like the same time as me and are breastfeeding right now. I'm gonna tell you if it's right or wrong. That is your personal decision. So for me personally, I am so happy that I'm still breastfeeding so that I know he's getting these supplements. I know he's getting magnesium. I know he's getting probiotics. Some people go as far as actually breaking up the capsules and dumping them into baby food because they want their children to be on these products that don't actually breastfeed anymore. So I'm very confident in him having these. In fact, I even told my doctor, and I said, because he's been on antibiotics 3 rounds now with his ear infections. So I asked her about that because if you are using an antibiotic, you are killing off some of that good bacteria, so that's why you want a probiotic to help repopulate that bacteria. So I asked her if he should be on a probiotic, and she said it definitely wouldn't hurt, and then I told her that I was on this one and that we breastfeed, and she's like, well then, you know, that's amazing, that's perfect. So I'm super happy that I am still breastfeeding while using these, and I will also be using these while I'm pregnant because I want my little embryo to get all the benefits of this stuff. Okay, so last things, oh, photos. Okay, I want to insert some pictures here. So I had David take my picture just because I was like, oh, I want to, you know, see if anything changes. I didn't think anything would change because I wasn't getting on it for weight loss. I was already I think I was 123 pounds, and I was like, I don't need to lose any weight, like whatever, but just take my picture just to see. So a few days, I think it was last week, I was like, I feel so amazing. It's been almost 2 months. I was like, babe, take my pictures again. I just want to see if there's any difference. So he took my pictures again, and I didn't think there'd be any difference. Even looking at him, I was like, okay. So I decided to put them together, like a little collage thing. I put them together, and I was like, oh my gosh, my face. My face was so puffy. Just everything was just more puffy. I mean, it wasn't so much weight, it was puffiness. I'm 117 pounds now. But weight is just a number. I'm not like saying that that's a great number or that's a bad number. That means really nothing to me. It's really how I feel and how I look, in my opinion. But I just thought that was crazy. So then I posted a picture of, and my husband, like I said, has been on the stuff as well for almost as long as me. And I posted a picture of us this time last year when I was pregnant, and then just the other day with Cal, just to kind of compare, and we were in the same outfits and stuff, just to show that, you know, Cal's here now. So I'll insert those pictures too. And oh my gosh, even my husband's face is less puffy. And I told him that and he was like, you're lying. And then he looked and he's like, you're right. So it's kind of crazy. And I know like definitely our water intake, our diet choices, and eliminating soda has a huge play in that. But I feel like some of those choices, I was not able to make those choices without having the right supplements in my life. So, this is gonna be the longest video of just Cal screaming. The last things I wanted to talk about are, and I'm just gonna briefly touch on this because this is like not really what I wanna be on here for. I don't care. I'm just trying to share my experience with you guys. I don't care if you buy it. I don't care if you don't buy it. I don't care if you roll your eyes at it or whatever, because I'm just honestly sharing my opinion with you. But I do want to kind of talk about the costs and the business side with it. So cost-wise, I mean, I think it is a little bit expensive, but you're putting a cost on your health. So I feel like there's no good way to put a cost on your health. So all the little things that I take breaks down to about $4 a day. So I don't really I get Starbucks still occasionally if I like just feel like it and I want it, but I don't drink coffee normally anymore. I definitely don't drink soda. I don't go through the drive-thru. I used to go to McDonald's like once a week. So there's a lot of things that I've cut out of my life by adding these products in. So honestly, in my opinion, it was just a swap for healthier versus the unhealthy. So I don't think it's super expensive, but like I said, I became an ambassador because I wanted the best price. So if you are considering it and you do want to try it, I would say go that route because there's nothing to lose. Like you get the best price and you don't have to sell anything. A lot of people are like, I can't sell anything. I'm like, you don't have to sell anything. People are gonna be banging on your front door because they want to have what you have. They wanna know why you're so energetic. Why have you lost all this weight? Why are you not getting headaches anymore? You know, like I mean, it sells itself. And then I have friends that are like, oh, my friend, they decided they wanna buy this now too. I'm like, and you said you couldn't sell anything. You're selling something right now. So, don't worry, like if you're ever thinking about that and you're like, I don't want to sell anything, I would say just try it for yourself and see what happens. And then the business side is super fun too. So I've been keeping myself busy with it. It's fun. I've learned a lot about myself, like a lot of like self-development, self-growth, I think, with just, I've been reading, I've been learning about nutrition. I've been reading about just engaging with people more. We started going to church, which I love, and we've been wanting to go to church for so long, and I just was like, oh, we don't have the time, I don't feel like it. I was so tired that I never wanted to wake up and go. Now I love it. He's like literally moving the table. Every Sunday morning we've been going to church, and it's just, I don't know, like, it's changed my life in more ways than I thought it would. So I really hope this kind of gave you some insight into like what the heck this Plexus thing I've been doing, because I've been posting about it and talking about it a lot on my Snapchat and Instagram and my Facebook. So if you're getting annoyed, sorry, I just can't contain my excitement over this like life-changing stuff that I came across. If you have any questions, you can ask them below, you can message me, whatever. I love helping, like, it's just fun because you're helping people. You're helping them with their health and I mean, people have had all different kinds of issues that I've been able to help them with, and it's super fun and exciting, especially when they're like, oh my gosh, I blank, blank, blank now, and I can do this without having this anymore. And I'm like, it's so fun. I'm so happy that people are getting healthier and better and proving their health because of me, and it's so exciting. So anyways, that is my Plexus spiel, and thanks for watching, and I will have more mommy videos coming up.